This is where it all gets a bit Eurovision, and we hope the technology works. Liz, can you hear us okay?
Yes, can you hear me?
Perfect. I'm going to hand over to you now, Liz.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you. Is that clear enough, Mark?
It's fine. Everyone here okay?
Yes.
Yes? Perfect.
And I'd love to have been there, and I apologise for not being there in person, but I think this is the next best thing, and at least I am there, at least virtually anyway. I am, a wee bit about me, I'm currently head of Edinburgh's Libraries and Information Services. I'm also on the board of UNESCO's first City of Literature, which is something I'm also very proud of. A bit of my background involved me working in the private sector as business development manager for Talis, the library management system company. And in that role I also worked not only in the public sector but with academic libraries as well. Prior to that I was head of service at East Renfrewshire Council, and I think what I'm really proud to say is every post I've been in, I've made a huge difference and taken that authority to a very high level. I worked and presented across Europe and in Argentina. I think I have a reputation for innovation, and especially in new technology. Over the years I've managed a huge amount of change and raised the profile of every library authority I've ever worked in. I think raising that profile has meant in Edinburgh that we are now building 2 new libraries and beginning a refurbishment project on the others. I loved what Maria said earlier about the new professionals, and again it's an area that's close to my heart, and I think I've supported and guided many of those new professionals into work and promotion during my lengthy career. Like the other board members, I've got very sound financial experience and skills and excellent networks across not only Scotland but the UK and New York and Chicago in public libraries and in many other disciplines. I think another valuable thing I bring to this is my more recent experience in income generation and sponsorship, and I think that's something I think we could benefit from as a board in CILIP. Often I speak and I sound very passionate about libraries, and that's because that's just the way I am. Been in the libraries a long time. I wanted to be a librarian when I was 5, and people laugh at that because that was quite a long time ago as well. I'm absolutely confident in our ability as a profession, and with the right board in place, that we can drive the success of CILIP and bring on board all those new, bright young things, new professionals to change the image that we have. I think I've worked in the front line, in school, in reference libraries, and as I said earlier, in the private sector and IT development. But a lot of the work I've been doing recently is promoting the role of libraries in channel shift, in the use of social media, and in digital and social inclusion. And I think that's where we need to capture the potential for libraries to deliver on all of those other government agendas. I could probably go on forever, but if I had to summarise, I'd want to say I want to get fully behind Annie and her new team and deliver the best for our members. And if elected, I would want to fulfil that role with passion and skill. And I think that's all from me, Mark.